this match, I just felt like Scarlet was gonna get involved because obviously it was gonna happen some point in time. She was definitely gonna get involved. And she did, beginning of the match. So it's literally as soon as Karrion Kross entered the ring, Drew McIntyre put on his part of the strap and tied himself up. And this the whole entire time, Karrion Kross was playing mind games. He was definitely playing mind games on his ass. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, yo, can you just get your hand in the strap so we can start this shit? Like, bruh, I already want to beat your ass. Like, just do this. And after that, all we see is Scarlet grabbing the strap, pulling his arm, and next you know, boop, there we go. Already the mind games. And the match didn't even start at all yet. Keep in mind, his arm was still not in the strap, so the match didn't even start yet, and he was just whooping his ass. Like, I wouldn't say whooping his ass, but he was definitely like doing some damage to Drew McIntyre across the ring. And then also in the crowd themselves, just started just going around, just beep beep beep, and I'm like, jeez, bro, like, all right, so this is how we're gonna start it then. And then after that, finally, after a while, Drew McIntyre got control of the situation, started whooping his ass, basically kind of walking his ass back to the ring, and finally put his hand in the strap, and the match officially started. And then after that, he started going in and started beating his ass. And after a while, they was doing some damage, but that strap, oh my god. Cause if you think that strap will hurt your ass, that shit hurts. Especially one good whack to the back or to the legs, that will hurt you. Like, if I have to go back to the time that I could see that shit literally hurts, I'm going back to that Hell in a Cell match for Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. And they were going in that Hell in a Cell, especially with the strap, bro. That strap, like, going to your back bare, just no shirt or anything, just bare back and just a good couple whips to the back. That hurts. Like, that's like a belt, but worse for a child. Like, imagine, like, honestly, imagine, like, say for example, your kid get a whooping, right? And you use that specific belt that they use in WWE, like that strap, that would hurt on God, bro. That would give you some marks to be like, bro, what you crying for? If not, stop playing or I'll give it to you again. And be like, type shit. No, that will hurt, bro. Oh my gosh. Chops, chops to the chest is one thing, but straps to the back, bare back, that will hurt even more. Oh God, that will hurt so much more. I would. Oh my gosh, that would suck. Oh God, I would hate that so much. But Drew had a lot of a lot of hits towards the back to his shoulder. On top of that, injuring his shoulder even more because I knew that Karrion Kross already messed up his shoulder. Like, I think either this past Friday or last week Friday, and he did some damage. And every time the man got the strap, he just bing, like, shoulder to the post, bing, is another shoulder to the post, bing, another. He just kept on damaging his shoulder, and you could tell that shit hurts. And it got to the point that the referee was like, "Bro, you need medical care?" She's like, "No, no, I'm fine," and just starts going in and and just literally whooping this man's ass while he's down. Oh God! And Scarlet was like, more, keep going, more, keep going." And I'm like, yo, I'm like, bruh, like, in my mind, I'm like, Scarlet. I'm like, okay. And in my other mind, I'm like, shut the fuck up, please. I'm like, bro, like, I don't really want to. Sometimes I really don't want to hear Scarlet because I feel like she's just annoying sometimes. But oh God, bro, like, and after a while, Drew McIntyre did have somewhat control in this match because the man was literally on his last leg at this point. And I don't know, this man was literally on his last leg and couldn't, after a while, probably couldn't really do anything. And because Karrion Kross was whooping his ass, even though they had some good moves back and forth to each other. But after a while, Karrion Kross was whooping his ass like entirely. I think most of that match, Karrion Kross was whooping his ass. So I don't know, man. With a strap match, that's like that that match. I don't know. You just gotta be careful. Like getting hit with that strap, especially with a leather strap that old, that prestige. That shit hurts. I don't. Some of these like stuff in Extreme Rules, I would never do. That that would hurt to a point, especially if it's like Extreme Rules match. Like like imagine if that match, like say for example, if you let's just switch it around real quick. Imagine the strap match in Liv Morgan's match, and then the Extreme Rules match with Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross. And that would hurt. That would hurt worse because they would have went in. They would have went through tables, ladders, chairs, flaming tables, fire extinguishers, garbage cans, everything through the table, through the barricade, from the ring. Like I don't know, they would have went crazy, and I mean crazy. There will be tables everywhere. Like they need, but that strap match was crazy. It was a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. And then right when Drew Macker had some momentum, he was literally like, "Bruh, I'm about to end you." Because at this point, it looked like Karrion Kross was gonna lose his first pay per view ever to Drew McIntyre, and obviously he didn't want to go out like that. Because after he was hit about to hit that claim, he said 3, 2, 1. Right when he was about to charge and hit that Claymore, Scarlet was like, "Stop!" And he was like, "Bro, are you serious? Get out, get out of my way. I'm trying to damage your husband. Like, bro, like move. I'm trying to kick him into next week in the Claymore country." After a while, after that, she pulled out. I think it was either mace or pepper spray. I don't know what it was, and like literally pepper sprayed his eyes and everything. Just I'm like, yo, I knew Scarlet was gonna interfere in this match. I just didn't know when. Besides the part that she grabbed his strap, the other end of the strap, and pulled him, and then Karrion Kross was whooping his ass before even the bell even rang. But I knew in some way somehow she was gonna get involved again, and she did. And what did she do? Maced his ass. Like she literally maced him. Like literally, I think she emptied like half the can on his eyes alone. He was like like honestly, pepper spray to the eyes, especially bare eye, like your eyes like open and oof. No, that pepper spray alone hurts. That shit burns. That shit burns. And after he got pepper sprayed, one good knockout punch to the back, and picked up for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And after that, I did like that funny scene where Karrion Kross did get some pepper spray in his eyes as well too. So that was like a little bit hilarious. And he's like, "Oh shoot!" Like, my eyes!" Like, "Babe, help me, please." But overall, this was a good, solid match of my itself too. Not as I would say it's not bad, but it was a little bit better than Liv Morgan's match and Ronda Rousey's match. Um, and it had some ups, it had some dubs. Like sometimes, like a little parts of it was like a little bit boring, but I'm not gonna hold you. That strap match was brutal. It it was a little brutal, especially them leather straps to the back, into the chest, into the legs, and oh my god, those hurt. But like I made sense though, because if Karrion Kross did lose his first pay per view match, that would have basically put him down a lot lower than where he should be, like up to the top right now. Because we don't want Karrion Kross to lose his first match in WWE, because that would be questioned by a lot of people. So I mean, so yeah, so even my prediction was wrong. I wanted Drew McIntyre to pick up his W, but for a lot of purposes, I understand why Karrion Kross needed his first W in this pay per view match. But a first W to rise to the top to become a champion that he needs to be. But overall, great solid match. I really liked a lot about this match, and let's see what happens between Drew and Karrion Kross, because I know their rivalry is just begun and it's not over at all.